YouTube, what's happening? It is Thursday, March 13th. We're going to talk a little bit of NHL. Little late, a little behind schedule. I know I'm fighting this infection going on, so bear with me. Appreciate you being here, though. So we have these 9 games. We're going to break these games down. We're going to look for some value like we always do. But first, let's do a recap of yesterday. It actually was a pretty good day. All 3 props hit. So with 3-0 on props, the total for Vancouver looked great. Didn't work out. So 3-1 on the day, cannot complain. I'll take that each and every day if possible. If you want these plays all nice and typed out for you, or if you want access to the spreadsheet so you can do your own research without waiting on me, all you got to do is go over to the HQ and sign up. Simple as that. So yeah, we have 9 games on the slate. We're going to break everything down. We're going to look at the props to see if we can find some good value because it's out there. NHL is the best sport by far we do because we do basketball, everything's great, but NHL is just everything's so straightforward. It does itself. It's so simple. So if you're your first time here doing NHL, I appreciate being here. Drop a like, subscribe, and let's go ahead and jump into that first game right now. All right, first game up is Florida and Toronto. We can see is Florida minus 135. 5.5 is our total. Head over here to the depth to the goalies. We see Sergei's confirmed to 2.5 and Anthony's confirmed to 2.33. So we have a couple beast goalies going out there. Look over at the depth, the statistics. You can see 8-2, 6-3-1. Florida's been cooking recently. Number 1 defense, number 10 offense. Toronto's 5th in offense, but their defense has been slacking. Florida's getting up a lot of shots, 34, and only giving up 23 a game, which is absolutely mental. So let's go over here to the outlier, link in the pinned comment, click assign, get you a week for free. We look at the props. Who are we going to go with? I'm not really looking at it to take points, to be honest, because that seems like a losing proposition today. I would like to take shots on goal. So I guess we got to look at Austin Matthews. Not the best matchup. Points. Man, I don't want to take points against a 2.5 and a 2.3. I just don't want to do it. So we have one option. My God. He's averaging 4.8. He does well. We'll take Austin Matthews. I ain't mad at that. We'll take Matthews to get over 3.5. Let's move on to the next game. All right, game 2 is going to be Boston, Ottawa. Looks like we got Ottawa 195 at home with a 5.5 total. Head over here to the goalies. We see, got to scroll back up for it. There it is. Jeremy and Linus both confirmed 2.9 and 2.67. Good deal. Look at the numbers. Offense struggling for Boston, defense struggling for Ottawa, so they kind of cancel each other out. Boston is getting some shots up. Ottawa gives up the 2nd most shots in the last 10 games, so maybe a Boston shot on goal. I'm not really feeling a side or a total, to be honest, in this one, so hope I put on the right game. That might help. Boston, where are they at? Right there. Got them. Got some decent matchups. Let's see. Shots on goal is not bad. Shots on goal is not bad. Shots on goal is not bad. Well, that one's bad. Let's take that one off. We got these 2 we can look at. Averaging 3.3, kind of fell off. Finally didn't hit here. So, and it's an EV play. We could take this one. Also could take this one, 2.7. No, I'll take the dude's 3.3. So we're going to take Lindholm here to get 1.5 shots on goal next. All right, game 3 is going to be Tampa and Philly. We see Tampa's 150 with a 5.5 total. Looking over at the goalies, Andre and Samuel is expected and confirmed 229, 297. Looking at the numbers, we see Tampa's clearly top 10 in all the main categories, including diff. Philly is not doing as well. So far I'm leaning Tampa money line. And then we look at the props and it backs it up because there ain't nothing in props we really want to do. This is ugly. This is disgusting. So we're going to go Tampa Bay money line on this one. Keep it simple. Next up, we got St. Louis and Pittsburgh. We got St. Louis 134 with a 5.5 total. Head over to the goalies. Binnington's confirmed at 279. Tristan 314. Not good. Look at the numbers. Again, not good. Terrible, pathetic, awful. St. Louis is doing great. St. Louis is currently sitting at minus 134. I'm leaning that pretty hard. I could take Robert Thomas points against this because they're giving up 4.3 goals a game in the last 10 on average, which is what, 12 to almost 13, 14 potential points just to him to get 1. Or we just take St. Louis to just do work. I think we could take this. Other than that, there's nothing else we really, I mean, we could obviously take points against anybody, but they haven't done well recently. So I think I'm just going to take St. Louis on the minus 134 here and just take the money line and move on to the next game. Next up, Vegas and Columbus. We got Vegas at 185 with a 6.5 total. Head over here to the goalies. Aiden Hill, 2.6. Elvis, 304 is confirmed. So Elvis, what are you doing, buddy? Numbers, both top 5 on offense. Columbus's defense is only 3-4, which is 23rd. Second in shots, worst in shots allowed for Columbus. So probably a Vegas shots on goal player might be the way to go. We go to props. Look, what do you know? Mark Stone, 1.5. 80-90, pull that bad boy up and look at that. Beautiful numbers. I'm taking Stone 1.5. I would also take Vegas money line too. I wouldn't feel bad about it. So we're going to go Stone over 1.5 shots on goal next. All right, next we got Edmonton in New Jersey. We can see it is Edmonton 130 with a 5.5 total. Look at the goalies that are going out there. Stewart's expected at 288. Jake is confirmed at 262. Back over here to the numbers. Second worst defense, bottom 10 offense, mid. The top 10 defense pretty good. Nothing is really standing out here. Might want to take anything. 3-7, 5-5. Neither team's doing all that well right now. We look at props, that'll back that up because the props are kind of ugly too. Like that looks good, but the second worst possible matchup you could have. These are terrible matchups. So the props are out. The side total's out. This game's just going to be a straight up pass. I'm not touching any. I don't even know what I would take if you add. Hey, take something. I don't know. Pass. Next. Next up, we got the Rangers in Minnesota. We see it's basically a pick 'em with a 5.5 total. Looking at the goalies, Igor and Philip are both confirmed 287, 255. Looking at the numbers, nothing truly stands out. Top 10 offense, but same. So there's a 0 goal diff. Defense is decent, but the offense just isn't there for Minnesota, so it's minus. Neither team are getting a bunch of shots up. Nothing standing out here makes me want to take either side. I go to the props, and again, I see nothing but just garbage. There's nothing here for us. So this is going to be yet another pass next. Next up, we got Washington and LA. It is what LA 125 at a 5.5. Let's look at the goalies. 2-3, 2-2-9, two absolute monsters. The hell, no points against them. I ain't taking points at all. Second in offense, both mid defense, 23rd. You can see the numbers. Everything's at least above average or above average or great. So the goalies are obviously both great. Props, everything looks amazing, but then you see the matchup. It's just is nothing. There's nothing good here. There's nothing good. So what would we take here if I had to pick something? If you forced me to take something, I would lean Washington probably because they just have the offense because LA just doesn't. But I'm sad. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't see anything I would take in here. In prop wise, terrible matchups. Nothing's looking great. I mean, you're reaching on all of these. So if anything, yeah, I would just pass again. Next. All right, last one. We got Chicago, San Jose, 115. It's a pick 'em basically. 6.5 is the total. Let's look at the goalies. Arvid and Alexander are 303, 364. Looking at the numbers, garbage. Average, garbage. You get it. Props. A lot of great matchups, beautiful stuff here. Either one of these points are fine. They're both, San Jose is giving up 4 goals, so probably Donato might be more exciting, and it's the worst. And Chicago's giving up 3.6, so Will Smith would work too, either one of them. So let's see what the point is for him. It is 130 to get a point. He did well head-to-head against that. Yeah, he does well against San Jose. So I'm going to say Donato to get a point here. Donato over half a point. We're going to call it right there. Let me show you the schedule for tomorrow. It's Friday. We got 6 games on the slate. I will be back tomorrow. I appreciate you hanging out. Drop a like, subscribe. Go check out the HQ if you want the spreadsheet or the plays, and we'll see you tomorrow on Friday for some more NHL. Peace.